Doing another walkabout. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please like and subscribe. I haven't done a video tonight, earlier today, because honestly, guys, seeing that decline kind of bummed me out a little bit. But hey, just because it bummed me out. And before I go any further, thank you for joining the Den of the Djinn. Welcome, welcome, and please like and subscribe. Anyway, like I was saying, it really did bum me out a little bit, but that doesn't mean I'm throwing in the towel. I might be down, but I ain't gonna be out. Plus, I'm too stubborn. I just can't let it go. So, don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Plus, I did say until March, and it's still October, technically. Do me a favor, guys. Please like and subscribe. And guys, when I say subscribe, don't just do it. Just I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on. But I hope all you guys subscribing are my true fans and not just trolls. And if you're just trying to troll me, I prefer you not get on my channel. Like I've canceled a lot of you guys. I basically told you guys to F off. Only if you're on my channel just to basically give me crap. I call myself the troll buster, but honestly, folks, it's really not hard when you're on the internet and people are just going on the net just to basically roast you or trying to roast you. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, some of the shit that people come on here and tell me to basically fuck off, shut the fuck up, crap like that. I'm like, I don't know what is wrong with y'all that go on these videos. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta knock it off, guys, because it basically means you're very immature. You have one-track mind, thinking that it's okay to treat people like garbage, and honestly, it doesn't show anything good on your point. Liam, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for checking out my videos. Please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Anyway, I digress. Earlier today, I was listening to a video, and honestly, the story really got me, because it got me thinking of when I first. So basically the story was about a lady. Biggest thing is, I don't know whether you feel anything about the current situation in the story. So the story goes, this guy is a lawyer, and he's dealing with a lady that was under a lot of circumstances, and he basically, the lady basically had to go through heaven and hell just to survive. She was homeless, and unfortunately she was pregnant. So the part that got me was apparently this girl goes to a store, and regretfully held it up. Especially under these circumstances. If you were wondering why, like, Roblox, one, initially, I just didn't really feel compelled to play games like that. They're not really fun, and I don't really trust a platform that allows predators on it. That's one of the biggest reasons why I do it. Mind you, I didn't know that before. Now that I do, no. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah. The story, like I was saying, this lady, she basically went to the store to basically get items from her baby. She would basically get that tail end of her pregnancy. Unfortunately, by the time she got caught, or like not going to be able to connect. And apparently there's some Hey How's It Going songs. Thank you very much for the video. Like and subscribe. So the part that got me, ladies and gentlemen, was do you believe that anyone that has been under these circumstances, pregnant, in the middle of crimes or whatever, should have their children taken away? Under certain circumstances, possibly. But it really depends on initial circumstance. So in the case, RHV Productions. Thank you very much. Well, my voice is bottom of the lungs. And again, subscribe, it helps the channel. Show your love and tell your friends, tell your loved ones, everyone about my channel. Not only do I do walkabouts, which you can see now, and I also do video games. Right now, I'm doing basically Halloween games. Halloween games, basically support these games. More games, anywhere. Because we see more of those tonight, and we'll see fucking zombie killing monsters. I have a game right now in mind that I'm willing to play the next 2 days just for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Mind you, I was playing one last night, but I didn't know what I was thinking. Actually, so I hope you guys enjoy. Again, it's going to be tonight. And I might put it over the weekend. But it will probably be done. Probably won't be done until Sunday, maybe. The reason why is Saturday night. Have a good day. You too. And no, and mind you, between you and me, folks, I loved playing games, even as a kid. But that wasn't. I kind of digressed. I apologize, guys. No, you're good, man. And so I was talking about the story I was talking about, the one with the lady giving birth and she's in a lot of trouble. Well, apparently the judge started realizing, hey, you know what? Basically, because there was a lot of circumstances going on in her life, because she initially tried to do I'm asking for help, can you help me? And every venue basically said, no, I'm not going to talk to you. No, we're full. Like every venue basically either shoot her away or basically didn't even bother with her. And I'm like, really, guys? And and mind you, this is the problem. Either there are people in these programs that don't actually do their fucking job, and a lot of people, and actually there's a lot of people that are basically left without any help, right? Well, and that's the problem about our society, is you hire these people. There's people out there that are hired, and they don't do their job correctly. They don't help the way they should. Like, for instance, this lady basically goes to a shelter, and all the shelter says, well, we can't accommodate you. Here's a piece of paper with all kinds of numbers on it. The lady, the pregnant lady, we'll call her Sue. Sue, that way for name, because I feel bad for calling her anything else. So Sue, she is calling all these numbers, but either A, being, rejected, or B, they don't call her back. It's like, don't call us, we'll call you, kind of crap. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of attitude is one of the biggest reasons why people go to a lot of lengths to get what they need, because sometimes the right, mind you, I'm not condoning what she did. Hell no, I am not. There's no way in hell I'm gonna condone something like that. But the problem was, the system that is supposed to help us is failing us left, right, and center. And I think it has more to do with our actual government, the way everything is structured. Honestly, if we actually sit down and looked at all these works, you know for a fact that we're gonna find some hanky panky. You know for a fact that that's going to be the case. $10 says if somebody goes to a place, goes to an organization, right? Like some of these, for-profit organizations, you know for a fact that some of that money is gonna look a little funky. Either funky, or it's going somewhere else where it shouldn't be going. It's like, wait a minute, why is this going here when we need it here? It's like, well, it's because of shh. No, here's that was my fault. Now here's my thing. That money goes here. It's like, why don't we leave it where it is? Because that's going in your pocket, dumbass. I know it is. Because let's face it, folks. You know for a fact that there's embezzlement everywhere, left and right and center. And that's the problem. We have a system where embezzlement is actually pretty easy if you have enough brains in your skull. Put yourself into a certain situation, like you have the ability to actually take the money, and it would be way too easy to do so. So, now between you and me, folks, I'm not saying do it. No. Because, again, it's illegal and it basically promotes crime. I don't promote crime here. I actually condone the people that basically abolish it. Because, it shows that our actual system is not only broken, but it is shattered, folks. It's kind of the point where we need officers, we need people out there reviewing everything, including our laws. Because some of our laws just don't make a lick of fucking sense. And they don't do it because they're too fucking lazy, or it's been working for generations. Dude, if it was working, we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we? If it was working, we wouldn't be fucking hemorrhaging money like a damn decapitated head. Losing blood, If it was working, we wouldn't be asking you to sit on your ass and review these goddamn laws. So, anybody out there that is gonna, and I know it sounds like I'm going into the political bullshit. Anybody out there, guys, that is a lawmaker, a judge, whatever, right? Please do us all a favor and please go out there and vote for some kind of law reform, because some of the laws we have here in the United States and or any other it is garbage. It has gotten to the point where the people that actually create laws, they're only creating laws to benefit the privateers, the ones that have a certain amount of money. Even the tax breaks are gotten to the point where if you earn enough of money, the taxes don't mean shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to tax everybody. If you're going to tax us down to poverty, we're taxing your punk asses too. Because it's not fair that we of the poor are being taxed of our lion's share. We're only taking we're taking about 40% of your paycheck. Wait, what? Why? And when do I get it back? Oh, you don't. You get like maybe 10% back in revenue, and that's only as a thank you. That's more of a tip. It's literally we're the whole tax season thing, you don't get everything back you gave through the whole year. You know for a fact you don't, because I actually calculated it, folks. I calculated it once. Mind you, this was years ago. But for how much you pay taxes and each year, and it really depends on how much you actually earn. I'm not gonna say the exact numbers because these are not exact numbers. So the numbers generally are like basically, I'd say it's enough for me to afford something. I'd say no, I'm not even gonna say what kind of exact numbers because I can't even say them without any real confirmation. But I know for a fact because the numbers that I get back and compared to how much I've calculated, so I'd say 1,200. No, it'll be closer to. Let me try to do the math here. If you guys have any mathematicians out there, try to check my math here. So I'd say every month I lose, because they take it out of my check, I lose $200 to $300. About $200-300. And mind you, that is every month because they take about, no, actually it's closer to $300. It is about $300. So 3 times 12. 3 times 12. Let's see, 24 and then 30. About $3,600. And that's just, and mind you, I'm estimating that with very low accuracy because I'm pretty sure I'm low. Because again, those are the approximate numbers that I'm thinking of. And add that through the whole year, and I barely get maybe half that, if that. And I'm like, okay, so how much? So I give you guys almost 40 for 40. $40 and then about 2 more, so about 4,000, more or less, little more over $4,000, if that. And mind you, again, my math is a little off. I probably have messed a decimal point here and there. So yeah, it's about 4,000 minimum. And that's at the bottom tier. And I'm barely getting not even half of that money back. Where the fuck does everything else go? And mind you, that is just me. And I'm on the very bottom tier as far as pay scale. Well, on one of the bottom tiers. They say I'm the highest, but I was like, no. If I was one of the highest, as far as my class, I'd be getting at least another $100 or $200 more at bare minimum. I'd be getting at least $1,000 per check, per paycheck, and I'm barely getting that a month. So yeah, I get paid twice every month, mind you. I'm not telling you that for any other particular reason, but me being miserable. But two paychecks a year, two paychecks a month, sometimes 3 depending on the month. Mind you, this is the only month that I'm getting 3 checks in a while. And they all are going to bills. Mind you, I'm happy because I'm at least getting a few bucks to myself, despite me having to pay actual bills. It's only one bill, maybe. Like my phone bill. My phone bill I gotta pay. But it's very minimal, and the rest of it is all mine. Well, not the whole paycheck, but you know. Honestly, folks, between you and me, if I was able to gain another $1,000 at my current job, because if I go into another job, I will run myself ragged, folks. I'm barely lasting myself as it is, and people say, well, why don't you get a second job? Then most of my hobbies will go to a wayside, and I won't be able to do anything fun anymore. And yes, folks, I know it sounds counterproductive, but between you and me, I actually am not going any further. Plus, even if I did want to do that, I'm not gonna give it too much detail, but I'm under a program that if I increase my overall income, which is bullshit, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's just basically keeping. And mind you, they're already on thin ice on my point. They're on thin ice, and apparently so am I. At least financially. Financially, I'm thin ice. Because they see that I have a raise, which is garbage because it isn't a raise. I haven't even got 1 cent raise yet. Again, my job, I haven't had a decent raise in a little more than 6 months. And I feel like that is just basically them saying, yeah, that's all you're worth to us. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are thinking the same thing, that sometimes your jobs are disvaluing you. Well, it's possible they are, because if you haven't got a decent raise in more than 6 months, it basically means that you need to leave. Me, I'm just too stubborn or just too stuck in my ways. The reason I haven't left is because it's actually very comfortable. The problem I have is trying to find a new job that is, again, it's just me having to wiggle my way into a new environment. And trust me, folks, it's more trouble than it's worth. I know it's giving me attitude, me giving excuses, but believe me, guys, if you know, you know. Anyway, long story short, guys, thank you for checking out my videos, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. And thank you for all you guys out there that have still stayed with me. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel, and we will get past this whole dropping thing. I'm pretty sure it's temporary. I'm trying to figure out ways to fix the issue. Finally get to the point where we'll be on track. And honestly, guys, I am gonna still do it, despite that, because I'm tired of people thinking that, well, this is a sign that you're not gonna make it. Well, guess what, guys? F you all if you think I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna punch through. This is me showing you guys that even if I don't make it, I tried. I'm not gonna sit there and take bullshit. And you guys think that I can? Cool, awesome, you are my people. If you think I can't, well, there's the door. Don't let it hit on your way out. And if it does, and do I hurt, it hurts. I want to hear that agonied scream as it hurts. Yes, folks, I am that fucking petty. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, be safe, and I hope we get to see each other again. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn Candor. Signing off. Seeing you later.